So we're setting up the water system today. It's a blend of the Carolina Coops water bar system with a lot of the parts that they had recommended from Amazon. So I'll make sure to post the links on what stuff we used and how to get a hold of it. But here's what I've done so far. On the barrel itself, I ended up building a mount. So I wanted this to be off the ground. I wanted to be able to level a little bit better. So I went 27 inches by 21 inches, a little bit, actually 21 and a half inches on the front. And then I wanted to secure down the base of it. That's why I built the mount. And then I have the barrel on top of it. From there, I did mount the water bar already. And the water bar, you can't really tell, but let me go inside and show you what I did on the water bar. Be right back. Starting back here, you're gonna say, Chris, well, that's not level. Carolina Coops recommends this as well as all the other ones that I talked to. You want that not to be level. You want the pump side to have kind of the down range on the leveling part, or be lower than the other part for air bubbles to escape from that side up that way as it plumbs back into the tank. So it's not level for a reason, just so you know that. So when you mount that, it'll go that way. And then on the other side, you can see the pump. Carolina Coops talks about it. I just want to make sure you know. Stop attacking me. Being attacked by a rooster. You want to make sure that that arrow points to the water bar. And here's the guy that's attacking me right now. Say what's up, Nug. Ooh, you're so tough. So tough. Hi, Frankie. Yeah, so life with chickens. So I'll show you what everything looks like after I get this buttoned up. Okay, we're back. We have everything hooked up. I'll show you how I ran it. Let me show you what I'm not happy with and what I am happy with. Okay, so first, I can't flip my camera. Let me flip this real quick. All right, camera flipped. So here's what I'm happy with. Everything kind of ran really smooth. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do to fill in these holes that I had to cut into the cage to get everything in there. Hi, Nugget, you gonna attack me? But that runs up, and this is what I'm not happy with. So the plumb that comes with this, or with the barrel, has pretty little threads on it. I mean, like, there's not a lot of threads. There's maybe 3 holding this on, but it's too long, which I guess I could cut that down and then use this as the pinch point to the barrel. But I'm not really happy with that, so I'm probably gonna figure something else out, but I'll get that sorted out here in a minute. The rest of it's really easy. This hooks up really good. Like I said, I gotta run in, figure out something to fill that hole in, but the cord and everything like that runs out, and I'm gonna be running that over to our storage. I'm going to run power into here, and then I'll have my thermometer mounted out here for the auto turn on, which I'll show you here in a little bit. But everything else runs really smoothly, so I'm pretty happy with the results overall. So that's what it looks like. So everything's really plumbed. I could fill it up right now and get going, but I want to finish out the electrical and everything else like that here in a minute. So that's what I have going on. If you're wondering, like, oh, that's open and a lot of stuff's going to fall in, well, hopefully you saw in the other videos, there's a grate. I'm going to put that back here in a minute. But I wanted to drill from the inside to the out, so I kept shavings out of the barrel, which seemed to work really well. Didn't have to do any vacuuming or anything like that. So that's where we're at right now. So here's the part that I'm using for the thermostatic control for everything. This is not the one that Carolina Coops uses, but my concern is I really don't have a lot of places to waterproof, and this has an external thermometer. So my waterproofing is going to be in the form of my storage area. So I'm going to run all of my electricity and everything into here, and then build a mount on the back wall over there, or maybe even lower over here. I'm not sure yet. But then I'm going to run all the electricity, because the pump's right there, into here. And I didn't want my thermostatic control to be isolated to just the storage, because it could be different than what's external. So I'm going to run the thermostat probably up to here, or it looks like it's pretty long enough. Maybe I'll run it up by the barrel. But that way I have external temperature control, or external temperature, so I get a better feel for what's actually going on. So here's all the parts you're going to need if you want my setup. This Kyotech, probably made in China, thermostatic controller. You'll need the Carolina Coop kit, which I believe was like $260 something when I bought it. But that'll come with the pump, all the lines and hosing, as well as the bar and the nipples. And then you'll need the rain barrel, which I got from Amazon. It took about a week to get to me. I think it was 140 bucks. And that is really it. Like I said, I built the base because I wanted the spout to be up a little bit higher than the feed line, but also because it was a little bit more level, and I could screw the base into something that the barrel is on. I just felt like that would be better than just putting it on the ground. I don't know, we'll see. But otherwise, I think I'm in it probably, I would say close to 500 bucks. But the nice thing is it'll be auto feeding as soon as I get all of my rain gutters put in, which is the plan. So I'm going to run rain gutters pointing basically to the middle, and that will funnel down into the barrel. So hopefully I'll never have to water them. That coupled with the Coopworx Feeder, which they absolutely love, means my feeding and everything like that time is cut down to like once a week as they go through their feed, and water hopefully a lot less at 50 gallons. I'm going to run a copper pipe in there. I don't know if I should or shouldn't, but that cuts down on mildew. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, that's what I got. German Shepherd's not included in any of this, but your roosters will hate him or her, which is fun to watch them spar.